What's happening, folks? Today's video is sponsored by me.
What?
And that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but how else am I going to tell you that our supply co is lit, as the kids say, AF? So make sure you check it out. We've got lots of belts and body armor and bags, tons of apparel. Look at this guy. Karambit action. Love it, even though I'm a little scared of it. So make sure you check it out. All kinds of specially curated items there. Tons of great products. If it's on our site, it means I've approved it. I really like it, and I think it's a good value for your money. So instead of supporting woke companies, support us. Link down below, warriorpoetsociety.com. And now a lit video, as the kids like PH Fat. All right, hey, what's happening, folks? Today we are reviewing the Mossberg Shockwave. It is not a shotgun, it's not a pistol, it's not a rifle. It's listed on an ATF Form 4473 as an other. Shotguns are supposed to have a stock and are meant to be shoulder fired, but because this isn't, it fits into a nothing category. Nobody really knows what it is, though the ATF says it is a firearm, but it's not a class 3 firearm, so anybody can buy it. That's a federal law. Your state laws may vary, so you got to be able to check with your state laws to see whether they are infringing on your Second Amendment constitutional right, which says the right to bear arms shall not be infringed. All laws are illegal. Anyway, you should get one of these. They're pretty darn cool. The way this will work, guys, I'm going to go through some general specs and features on the Shockwave. We're going to go shoot and have some fun on the range, and then we're going to come back right here for some positives and some negatives. So first off, you can pick these up for somewhere around 500 bones. I bought this one used for 400 from a pawn shop. It didn't look like it was heavily worn, and I just saw it, and because it was coyote or tan or whatever color this is, I thought that is super duper tactical. I'm gonna buy it, and so I did. It comes in 12 gauge, a 20 gauge, or a 410, whatever blows your hair back. This one's a 12 gauge. It can take 4 rounds plus 1 if you're shooting 3-inch shells, or if you're doing 2 3/4 like I am, it'll take 5 plus 1. Shockwave comes with a heavy walled 14.3-inch barrel. Cylinder bore, no threads. You can't put a choke on this, so what you got is what you got. You can shoot slugs through it though. It's about 26.5 inches long, about 5 1/4 pounds, and it looks great fun. You notice it has this strap right here. This isn't just aesthetics or something cool. This is something functional so that when you push this little gun out, you're able to push forward so it doesn't blast you in the face. Though, spoiler alert, I've already shot it. I blasted myself in the face. It wasn't fun. And anyway, that's what this is for. And you're always supposed to shoot this with your hand laced through it. This is a functional piece of the gun, in my opinion. The Shockwave is styled after the Mossberg 590, classic gun, tried and true shotgun, very good. So if you like your 590, you might like this. You'll just be like, where's the rest of my blaster? So I don't know, man. All right, guys, let's go to the range. All right, guys, great fun. Let's go through some pros and cons. First off, the pro is this guy is extremely tiny. You put it in a backpack. You could easily stick it in between seats in your vehicle or by your bed. This is a whole lot of power in an extremely small package, like our training director, Paul, the Battle Gnome. A lot of power in a tiny package. So I gotta just revel the fact I just totally slammed him. That's funny, it makes my heart feel good, but that is a solid pro. A negative is this hurts to shoot, you know, and I have prior injuries in my wrist, so I was a little girl, I was a baby about it, but it is uncomfortable to shoot, and I really just don't like shooting away up here, because if you're not really aggressive, pushing out, driving out, this thing's come back and hit you in the face. So very fun to hip fire though. Really, really like doing that a lot. Second positive is I have all kinds of ammo choices right here. Whatever I can run with a shotgun. I can shoot slugs or birdshot or buck, whatever I want. You can also shoot the mini slugs, though you have to get an adapter for it. Now I don't know how to do any of it, but I do know that you can. You can also run your non-lethals in there, so I get the full functionality of a shotgun, but it is, again, tiny, and that's awesome. Second negative I've got to say is this strap came off, and I don't like that. That makes me feel like this hand almost became hamburger, and so that's no fun. Definitely gets a negative for that. Another positive is this is going to stop a threat much better than a small rifle or a small pistol, right? So when someone's shot with a pistol, first responders may show up and say, all right, where'd they run to? Because 7 out of every 8 people that are shot with a pistol live through it. When somebody gets some type of 12 gauge round in them, they say, all right, where's the body? And so it's going to stop threats much better, and so I like that a lot. Another negative, guys, is this does not yield well to like shooting and moving, really. Because it's free floating, it isn't in the pocket of my shoulder, you know, the sights are doing this kind of thing, and also because I'm sensitive to, I don't want to catch my other firearm to the face, I seem to not really get this up quite as high as it should. And so shooting on the move with this, obviously bad. Shooting at night, that's obviously going to be bad. And I'll go ahead and add one more negative in there, is if you don't have really long arms to get far extension, this thing's going to be closer to your face, and so that's not really great. If you have really long arms, I bet you'd like this even more. Guys, I haven't tested this, but I will say I'm being told that if you had kind of like a lower AR grip, because the recoil is above what's happening here and it's such just a short platform, that's going to be a lot worse recoil than this bird's head. So as long as you can get another hand in and this, it's just going to be a lot. If you're doing reduced recoil, that's probably going to make it a little bit more comfortable for you. I was shooting full power stuff because I like to party in America and stuff like that. So anyway, there's just one more additional consideration. Awesome. Ah, I'm doing it wrong.
Easy money.